Hello, and welcome to part 2 of the Colonel's Bequest. Last time, we discovered some nefarious ulterior motives behind people coming back here, and a murder. So, we will see if we can figure out who did it, and try to be a super sleuth, though I'm not quite sure we'll get there. I have hope. I have so much hope. Finally got to the attic? Okay. Now let's see. Laura's just a guest here. She doesn't know anything. She's just all wrapped up. Okay. Gotta be careful not to get crushed by the chandelier. Okay. Now. Fire's still roaring. I know, I'm so excited. Oh! Jesus coming to clean up the feather boa. I don't hear any noise. But that doesn't mean there isn't any. This game has some sparing noises. Okay, the sound is not on for some reason. What an interesting collection of weapons Uncle Henry has. I wonder... Oh, Laura, you startled me. Lillian, what you doing in the weapons cabinet over there? You see. Why is there no sound? Because it should be bing bongin' and ding dongin' when the thing changes. Can I... Let me see the... Yes, I know. Let me see. I swear to you, it was working. I've literally kept this tab open this entire time. Can I... Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. No. Do not restart. Okay, well, give me one hot second. I'll pull up something. Some royalty-free music. I wonder if there's like mysterious music. Wait, we just saved, so I'm just gonna reload. And let's see. Okay, the sound is on now. Thank goodness. I guess if you leave the sound on for a week, it stops working. Who'd have known? Yes. Yes, restore. There we go. Much better. Now, pretend none of that happened just now. Welcome back to the stream! That's the beautiful, lovely, moody music you all know and love. Ah, get down there. I knew there was all that tinkling missing from the chandelier. Fun fact, because this is a cracked copy, it's not supposed to tingle literally all the time. It's only supposed to do it sometimes, but because this is a pirated copy, obviously, this is, the RNG is not as R as it should be. Okay. Let's go see Lillian for the first time today. Oh, and you can hear the clock. And then Jeeves is gonna come in and clean the feather boa for the first time. You're in the doorway, Laura. Okay. Ding dong. She's just having a little look in the weapons cabinet, no big deal. Look at how low cut it is on the back. Oh, Laura, you startled me. I think they should les. Like, for sure. This is the room that I got stuck in because Laura, like, trapped me somehow. Like, she couldn't get, Lillian, she went, like, this way while I was, like, right here, and she couldn't get in her seat, and I couldn't leave, and it was awful. Okay. Hey, Lillian. What's up? You hanging in there? You surprised me, Laura. Oh my god, I think someone just got into a wreck outside my window. I don't know if you could hear that. Have you been keeping yourself busy? I need to get out of her way. I'm scared she's gonna trap me again. Ask Lillian about Colonel. I think Uncle Henry's been turned against me by someone. We used to be so close. I don't want to talk about her right now, okay, Laura? So Sarah is the ghost we saw in the graveyard last time. Can we... Let's take a look at the cabinet. Look in cabinet. Stay out of there, Laura. Those weapons belong to my uncle. Then what were you doing in there? Were you stealing the boomerang, Lillian? Get in there. Hello? Get in there. Laura, you're 3/4 of the way into the other room. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, what's that on the ground? What could it be? Someone dropped an old cigar butt on the floor. Disgusting litterers. You bend over and pick up the small cigar butt. Now we can look at the cigar. And then examine the cigar. With monocle. You examine it with a monocle, but don't see anything interesting. You notice a faint aroma of perfume, so there's perfume again. Okay. Now. Man, I would love a house with secret rooms and tunnels and stuff. Get in there, Laura. She struggles with transitions. Things look suspicious in here. You can see pieces of a broken record on the floor by the Victrola, and a small pile of pink feathers near it. Oh no, not the Victrola! Diva down! There are pieces of a broken record, a small pile of pink feathers, and some mud splots on the floor. Can I take the feathers? You see no sense in carrying around a bunch of feathers. Okay, can I examine the mud with monocle? The muddy spot looks like a partial footprint. Well, let me see. Okay, fair enough. Is the Victrola okay? Victrola. Okay, well. Oh, now Jeeves is just on time to clean everything up, which is he's very sus, I'm not gonna lie. I've always felt sus of Jeeves. Okay. So something nefarious may or may not have happened to the beautiful actress Gloria. Okay. And now we're back outside on the creepy estate. What a wonderful view of the old plantation house. From here you can almost imagine what it must have been like during its glory days. Oh. Okay. I appreciate it. Get over there. You're standing at the east side of the circular gravel driveway leading up to the old plantation house, and that's where the dog is. Well, look at this well. Well, well, well. There's an old deep well just off the driveway. I don't know how the phrasing of this is. Pull rope. Raise bucket. Oh, what's in the bucket? This leaky oaken bucket barely holds water. Okay, well, there's nothing in there. Okay, well, if you just walk away, it'll drop. Oh, that sounded bad. Okay. We gotta explore more. You're walking along the south edge of the Bayou Island. An old road runs along the old plantation's front wrought iron fence. From here you can see the east edge of the main circular driveway. Okay. The lag. Okay, if you go out of the fence, you get eaten by alligators because you're in the bayou. Oh, you scared me. Okay, at 10:30 I witnessed Clarence. Clarence, and then that's Gloria. This quaint gazebo looks like it was once a nice spot for quiet reflecting. Looking north, you see some tall hedges. What's this? Gloria is lying very still on the gazebo floor. On closer inspection, it's clear someone has strangled Gloria with her very own feather boa. How dare they? Well, that was very suspicious of him to come running out after we found her dead body. It appears so. Let's examine her. Examine Gloria with monocle. Oh, examine. You gotta be very specific the way you type on this. Nervously, you examine Gloria's body and confirm that she was indeed viciously strangled with her feather boa. Well, that sucks. Wait, can I... There's nothing I can do with her? I guess not. Well... Doesn't understand mourn. Damn. That's dark. R.I.P. Okay, let's see. You are on the southeast edge of the Bayou Island. The old road and fence have been taken over by the flooding swamp water. Okay, let me show you. We will not get eaten. So you can't... Oh, whoops. If you just wander off into the... Oh, nope, she drowned. You've got that sinking feeling. Yep, she drowned immediately as soon as she stepped into the water. It happens to the best of us, though. She can't swim. I have a Fanta. I was talking with my mom about how some people, European individuals, call it Fanta. I was like, but oh, there's a crow. It's definitely Fanta. Hello there. You're not suspicious at all. Oh, time has progressed once more. Oh, get out of my sight, jerk. No, you get out of my sight. Why, you... Oh god, they're tussling. You little pipsqueak. Oh my god, he flopped down. Don't mess with me, bud. Just stay out of my way. He just got decimated. You ain't heard the last of me, Rudy. I'll get you for this. Oh man. Did you just flip him off? Okay, well. If he knew he killed his sister, then he'd probably be more upset. Uh-oh, okay. Thought I got soft locked for a second there. Though those two aren't getting along great. Beauregard's having a little snooze. You can hear the cicadas in the background. I love this. I love the map of this game. It looks so pretty. Icebox. I still have some relatives that are... Oh. Who is it? Who are you? I still have some relatives who call it the icebox. Whoa, would you look at that? Oh no, So it's not Fifi or Jeeves doing all the murdering, but they are having a little bit of fun. Okay, let's see. Okay. Cancel. So they're having a grand old time. Everyone's getting murdered and they're like, "Oh, baby." You really get my hair going, baby. Let me see. So Fifi's not only banging Colonel Henry, she's banging Jeeves. You drive me wild, my little crepe Suzette. Oh la la, you do the same for me. When do you want to meet, my love? Soon, bon ami. I'll see you later in my room, but first I must go and make myself pretty for you. Oh my, you couldn't be any prettier, Cupcake. You flatter me too much. Au revoir. Until later. Damn. They've got a steamy love affair. He raised an eyebrow. He's like, yeah, that's right. Faint aroma of perfume. Someone else has been noticing their love affair too. Okay. I love the fact that Laura is so nosy. Yeah, you got a problem with it? It's okay to call someone Cupcake. What's in my inventory? How many crackers do I have left? I have 5 crackers left. Brass key. Oh, that's the elevator key. Okay. Hi, Polly. The parrot cocks its head quizzically. You give a cracker to the parrot. Aw, I'll teach her. Aw, she can't break up with me. Well, she can, she did, because she's dead. You're not getting back with her, buddy. The sculpted marble bar sports a beautifully finished ebony countertop. You see nothing special, so the decanter that was once here is now utterly missing. Okay. So Gloria is now dead, and Gertie is dead, and the doctor is also dead. So we've lost 3, which is comparatively a large number of the cast. Beep. Some little crickets chirping. Tick tick tick. And the frogs. Oh. Okay. I love all the ambient noises, even though it's like obviously like not like realistic noise. It's like, oh, it splashed when I stood in the puddle. Let's see. Wander around. You are on the south edge of the Bayou Island. An old road runs alongside the old plantain's front wrought iron fence. From here, you can see the west edge of the main circular driveway. Is there anything here? The ground is wet and soggy from a rainstorm earlier that day. This has been quite the day. You're walking along the edge of the Bayou Island. An old road runs alongside the old plantation's front wrought iron fence. In the distance, you see a carriage house. That's where Blaze is. Excuse me. You are at the southwest edge of the Bayou Island. There's an owl. Oh, there's the carriage house. Oh, a squirrel. Okay, I'm exploring everywhere except where I need to be. This is not where Blaze is. Blaze is in the stable because he is a horse. Oh, hi Ethel. So she's still alive, thank goodness. She hasn't died from cirrhosis yet. Oh, she's struggling. You okay, Ethel? I don't think she knows where she's going. There she goes. Oh, she's moonwalking. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ethel? I've never seen her do that. Why did she do that? What was that? I'm in the back. It's not where I'm supposed to be. I'm doing my best. Okay. Here's the bell. Man, that was crazy of Ethel. Ethel's a little crazy lady. Okay, here's the stable. Let's see if I can try and find what I'm looking for. Okay, here we are. Oh, there! I was correct. I just had to see Ethel first. That's odd. There's a rolling pin laying on the ground. That is pretty odd. Okay, I guess I gotta get right up on it. Come here. You're telling me she can't levitate it into his hand? Into her hand? As you pick up the rolling pin, you notice a muddy footprint nearby. Let's examine the rolling pin. How'd that get all the way out here? You scrutinize the entire rolling pin with Wilbur's monocle. Aha! You've discovered traces of blood on it. Can I examine footprint with monocle? Oh, I see it right there. Examine footprint with monocle. Using Wilbur's monocle as a magnifying glass, you carefully examine the muddy impression and can see that it is definitely a boot print. Aha! There on the sole is the insignia of an eagle, which matches the insignia we found on the boot in the attic. So someone, maybe Uncle Henry, is wearing his boots around in his army outfit. Suspicious. What could it all mean? Okay. There's a stable. Which is what we will not be. Okay, there's the church. Is it a chapel? I don't know what the difference is, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, how did we miss the carriage house? Squirrel. I love those videos of French people trying to pronounce squirrel. It's so funny. Not that I'm any better, but with French words. Let's see what's going on in this carriage house that we passed. Say it ain't so. You peer through the gloom of the old carriage house. Parts of a decrepit carriage lie in the right corner, and a small rowboat, named Minnow, rests in the left corner. We just saw her. This is dreadful. Poor Ethel has been hit over the head and killed. Something terrible's going on around here, and you suddenly feel a cold fear spreading ominously throughout your body. It took you this long to have fear? There's a bunch of people, half the people here are dead, Laura, and you're just now afraid? It looks like Ethel was hit fatally on the head with a heavy, blunt instrument. Oh no, R.I.P. R.I.P. Ethel. That last moonwalk was all she needed, and then she was able to pass on. Okay. Everyone is very quickly dying. They heard about the money and immediately started killing each other. We are like... There's like 4 people dead? No, there's 5 people dead now. I believe. So we have the oil can now. You look inside the decrepit carriage and find a crowbar. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. Yay, we got that crowbar. That might be the heavy object. It wasn't very well hidden. Okay, there's nothing on it. Okay. So, I'm curious about the logistics of having a carriage on a marsh in the middle of nowhere. Where would they have to ride the horse to? I mean, like, with the carriage and everything. Okay. This is scary. Let's go back inside. Everyone's dying out here. The fact that Laura is like, oh no, 5 people are dead. This is kind of scary. It's like, yeah, it's scary. Of course it's scary. I know she's naive, but geez. I guess it's like that question that's like, how many owls would you have to see in the daytime for you to feel like something might be going on? And Laura's like, how many people need to die? Oh, do I have to go through this door? Oh, it's one of those. I hate when that happens. Okay. A lot less scary inside, although not any less deadly. Alright, P. Ethel. Why does only the save lag? Get up there. If you step on the exact right tile, the chandelier will fall on you. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, she's getting ready. This is where you can peep on her. Whoa. Oh my. She's getting all dolled up. Ooh la la. Fifi. Fifi must be getting ready to see someone special as she's taking great pains to make herself look pretty. Oh, and look at that. She's still got the two things out. I am sure it was only a small animal, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle, it is dark outside. Shadows come and go. The wind blows. It is easy to think you see something when you do not. Okay, I'm not gonna push her. She's gonna have a hot date. Okay, well. So clearly everyone's not listening to Laura right now, even though she's like, literally everyone's dying. Fifi's like, dude, I'm literally going on a date. Can you not? She's got her Victrola on. She's getting her makeup done in her fancy little dress. She's not letting us ruin her vibe just because of a couple of murders that may or may not have even happened. It's already 11:15. Oh, someone's outside. So it's not Rudy, whoever's wandering around. Rudy is enjoying a cup of coffee and a piece of pie. That sounds delicious. Especially at night. I love coffee at night. Like, I don't know, that's just like my recent adult indulgence is like coffee at night. It's not great. What kind of pie is he having? Okay. Look, shoot. What shoot? All you see is a little door. Okay, well, we're not gonna jump in there again. We already did that once. Oh, they're following me. Go out and confront them, Laura. Oh, they're not there. It was just my imagination. Okay, we did it the first time. Easy peasy. Oh, would you look at that? Jeeves must be getting ready to see someone special as he's taking great pains with his appearance while standing at his sink. Whoa. You notice a lovely bouquet of flowers on Jeeves's bed. You have a feeling you know who will be the recipient of these flowers. Oh, budding romance. Somebody's gonna have a little rendezvous. Well, let's have a little chat with Jeeves. Not you again. Okay, he's busy. He's putting on his Sunday best. Get in there. Beauregard. He's a good dog. She's back. They did a circle all the way around and then came back. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. It's 11:30 now. He's smoking. Clarence looks forlorn as he sits alone at the bar having a drink. And a smoke. He's blowing smoke rings. Excuse me. Let's see what Polly has to say on the situation. Jeeves, kiss me again. Auk? Not in front of the parrot, please. Okay. Man, were they just making out in every single room in this house? Because Polly stays right here. Every parrot I've ever known has not liked to just sit in one place. They like to roam. Okay, carefully. Carefully. Okay. This house is a death trap. Come on. But Uncle Henry, I don't understand how you could... Laura, what are you doing in here? Okay, we're not welcome, apparently. Even though we are your best friend. And we are literally in love. Okay, there's perfume in here. Well, let's spy and see what's really going on in here. With Lillian and Henry. Why are you treating me this way, Uncle Henry? Don't you care how I feel? Don't I matter to you anymore? You matter to me the same way everyone else does. No more and no less. But I don't understand it. I thought I was special. I thought you cared for me more than for Gloria or Rudy or any of the others. You were right. You thought that. You were wrong. What about when I used to come and visit you? You were like a father to me. How can you be like this now? I'm afraid you misunderstood a lot of things, Lillian. I was just trying to help my sister, that's all. To me, all you were just her insecure, whiny kid. I won't hear any more of this. You're lying to me, Uncle Henry. Somebody's behind this and I know it. I intend to find out who it is. Au revoir, Uncle Henry. Damn. It's so sad. Because her father committed suicide. And then she got a new father figure, and now he's like, actually, I never actually cared about you more than anyone else. You were just annoying. You notice a faint aroma of perfume. Okay. You see the Colonel sitting in his room. Man, poor Lillian. All her family is dying. And her father figure is not reciprocating the fatherly love anymore. Well, would you look at this? The Colonel's wheelchair sits empty in the middle of the room. It's a miracle! Okay. Let's see if it'll let me actually do what the walkthrough wants me to do. Careful. Careful, Laura. Oh no, it's locked again. No, I thought I unlocked it. Have more of my Fanta. Okay. Do. Let's save again. Just in case. We haven't saved since Ethel died. It's a miracle. Okay. Are you here? Yay! Let me see this panel. Oh my gosh. There's a handout on the elevator control. On the face of the control are a keyhole and the words up and down. It's a nice rug. This house is nicely decorated, I'll give them that. Too bad nobody will ever be able to experience it because they're all killing each other. No, get back in there. You firmly push the handle, but the darn elevator won't move. What? Why not? Oh. Why? Why won't it? That's weird. Oh! And he's in here. Hi. This is so awkward. I was not in your elevator. There are these crazy elevators in Europe that they never stop moving, and they just go around on like a circle over and over and over again. And I really want to ride one, but I feel like I'll die. I mean, I don't know how a house would strangle you with a feather boa. But it could happen. It reminds me of the ghost hunting show, the Paranormal Home Inspectors, where they try to see if it's really a ghost or if it's just, you know, some random home issues. If you try to crawl in the thing, the elevator will squish you. I'm like 99% certain. Okay. The house even did the liberty of hiding the bodies around the estate. Although honestly, given how scared I was of Monster House as a kid, a house killing people is not that off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could be scared of a house killing people. It looks like a big Dixie cup. A Dixie cup. And we're in the South. Okay. Oh no, it's wastebasket. I don't know anyone who says wastebasket. A small empty bottle has been thrown into the wastebasket. We'll take the dang bottle. You read its label. It says Dr. Milliken's Miracle Sleep Powder. With Dr. Milliken's, you can be sure your dreams will be sweet tonight. Upon further inspection of the label, you notice some very small print at the bottom. Although you try to read the small print, you can't quite make it out. Why would you put it back, Laura? Take it. What kind of investigator are you? What's it say? You read the small print on the sleeping powder bottle through the monocle. It says, can be fatal if taken in too large a dose. Oh no! Oh no indeed. Speaking of sleep, let's see what's going on with that little date. Oh, this rug. Oh no! What is happening around here? You've discovered poor Fifi and Jeeves laying dead on the floor with their drinks spilled nearby. You don't like the looks of this at all. It's not readily apparent how Jeeves and Fifi died, as there are no wound marks on their bodies. Okay. But that record's still spinning. The glass. It appears that Fifi and Jeeves were drinking cognac when they died. They were having such a nice date, too. Look at how dressed up he was. Cognac with monocle. A strange white powder has collected in the bottom of the cognac decanter. So, someone poisoned them with the sleep powder. You see. Bending over the cognac decanter, you carefully examine it with the monocle. Yes, here are 2 clear fingerprints. Now you have to fingerprint everyone. Only 2? How are they holding the decanter with just 2 fingers? That is a little bit silly. Okay. Let's check how things are going in our bedroom. Hey, Lil. I missed you all day. You kind of abandoned me. Lillian looks clearly agitated as she sits on the bed by her suitcase. I'd be agitated too if my family was slowly dying off one by one. I know we're sharing a room, Laura, but I would like to be alone for a little while. I need to do something privately. Well, fine. Be that way. I wonder if this is the Colonel. We'll see what's really going on. Push that armoire, Laura. Lillian is writing in a book which apparently keeps locked in her suitcase. Yeah, it's her diary. No, get back up there. No, quit doing an Ethel and come back here. He's got the writing bug too. Clarence is writing on his desk. Okay, let's see. Okay, I thought it froze for a moment there. It was scary. Truly the scariest thing in all this game is the possibility of things freezing. Lillian is cagey. Oh, somebody left. I'm sure it's a glass, but it looks like a Bic lighter. And upon the bar, you notice an empty glass. Picking up the glass, you use Wilbur's monocle as a magnifying glass and notice a faint fingerprint. I like that we're noticing all these things, but we can't really do much with it. Hey, Polly. Are you hungry again? Aw, I can't find her. Aw, where's Gloria? Bruh, Gloria is gone. Gloria, you won't be finding her. One of the places that Gloria can show up is the well, and that is pretty awful. It's a horrific sight. Oh, the fire's died down a little bit. It's getting late. Look at her sassy little walk. Look at her go. I love Laura. Who could it be now? Do, 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 do. So Rudy's having some cake, or having some pie, having a coffee, petting the dog. He's having a great time. Rudy sits sullenly on the steps outside the Colonel's study, with old Beauregard accompanying him. Okay. Well, I'll leave him to it. There's one place we haven't seen at all, because we haven't had to, and that's this little beautiful section. Beyond the Seder. This is a wonderful little garden. You wonder who planted it. Certainly not the Colonel. It is a nice little garden, shaped like a heart. There's nothing here, it's just a nice place. I'm over here. Let's check on Seeley. I'm pretty sure it's Seeley. It could be Kelly. Now it's Act 7. We're getting close to the end. Because there's only 8 acts. What are you doing here, girl? Can't you feel the evil in the air? There's something real bad around here, and I'm put in my cabin behind locked doors. You get yourself back to your room, you hear? Yeah, that's probably a good thing for her to stay there. And somebody is, as always, peeling off right outside my window. Okay. Yeah, she's better off in there than in the mansion. Plus, it's like literally midnight. Okay. She's like 2 pixels in the wrong room. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I like how it kind of reflects and you can kind of see Laura in the mirror, even though it's almost completely sideways. Okay. Hey, Polly, I know we just fed you like 2 seconds ago, but I think you need another cracker. Ock, sleep tight, my pretties. Ock, in the basement. The basement. In the basement. Okay. Oh no. I didn't mean to transition screens. Well, I think it's about time that we finally checked out this knight. In a very old suit of armor, with one gloved hand holding a battle axe, stands beside the stairway. Although it's well polished, all of its joints are completely rusted. I'm gonna show you what happens when you do the stupid thing that I did the first time we played. Oil, knight. Okay, oil, knight on, I can't remember if it's hand or elbow. Yeah, watch this. This is what I did the first time. That's grisly. That was shocking. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that. I was like, holy shit. Laura just got decimated. Like, completely destroyed. Granted, that wasn't the first time she died in my playthrough. Don't oil the axe. For the love of God, Laura. You carefully open the armor's visor and peek inside. You see a small metal valve handle hanging by a hook inside the armor's helmet. You grab the valve handle, and you see an old yellow note pasted to the inside of the helmet. Curious about the old note, you read it. It says, "Our dearest daughter, Sarah, we knew you would know to look in the armor. This war is terrible. We fear our end is near. In case you're not the only one to find this note, we won't give too much away. Use this valve handle with your favorite water nymph. Don't ever forget, we love you very much." Damn, and it stayed there all this time. I think she died over 100 years ago. Oh no, she died. No, wait. She definitely died in the 1800s, I just don't remember when. Okay. And we got a valve handle. It's not for the player piano. People get mad when you play that for some reason. They're like having a very important conversation about taxes. And it's like da na 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 na. Uh-oh. A bad feeling comes over you as you look around the room. A small desk chair has been knocked over and you see a fresh bloodstain on the rug. Well, that's no good. You see a fresh bloodstain on the rug near the overturned chair. Can we examine the bloodstain? No. Maybe. Oh my god. X-Main. I'm gonna read his journal. Just for funs. wonder what happened in here. You notice that just one page has been written on, and today's date, May 27th, 1925, heads it. We just passed the 100-year anniversary of this game being set. Curiously, you read the rest. It says, I'm terribly apprehensive about what's going on here. I can't say why, just call it a bad sensation, but as the evening wears on, I'm feeling more and more alone. Where's Wilbur? Where's Gertie? Where's Gloria? Could they have left without me? Is there a way to leave the island I'm not aware of? Still, the spine-tingling feeling won't leave, and frankly, I'm scared. And Jeeves isn't even here to clean it up. Yeah, he was right to be scared, clearly. Okay. That's awful. So Clarence is probably dead. Oh no, he is. This is horrendous. Now it's Clarence. Someone's killed him by stabbing him in the chest with a dagger. If only there were a way to flee this terrible island. Yeah, man. He was like, this place feels bad. I have a bad feeling about this place. Oh, hey, this is a nice bath. It's readily apparent that Clarence was mortally stabbed in the chest with a sharp dagger. A pearl-handled dagger is stuck in Clarence's chest. That's fancy. Wow. Can I close the curtain? Oh, I don't need to. Okay. Thought I'd just cover him up a little, like Bound. Let me see. Is he in there? Okay, of course he is. Oh, come on now. Okay. You see a small raised platform in the center of the secret room. I wonder if Lillian is still writing in her diary over there. Mayhaps. Oh, what's that on the ground? You notice a dusty boot print on the floor. You examine it with the monocle, but don't notice anything interesting. So it's just a normal boot print, apparently. Can I smell? Sniff, sniff. Okay, so she's not in there anymore. So we can go snoop through her diary. I think I've never done that with anyone else's diary. Like, even as a kid, I was like, that is the one taboo. You can't be reading people's diaries. It's not cool. Open the suitcase. You notice a diary lying atop Lillian's clothes. Oh, it's got a little rose on it. Now, a lily for Lillian. Upon opening the diary, you see a small inky fingerprint inside the front cover. You examine it more closely with Wilbur's monocle. Well, let's see what's in that diary of hers. Upon opening the diary, you casually notice an ink-stained fingerprint inside the front cover. Curiously and a little bit guiltily, you scan through the pages of the rest of the diary's pages. Nothing much captures your interest until you come to the latest entry, which reads, May 27th. That's today. Dear Diary, I'm so terribly upset. I can't believe Uncle Henry would do this to me. I thought I was like a daughter to him, and now I find out I'm no more important than any of these other creeps. They can't get away with it, you know. They just can't. Between you and me, Diary, you know they have to go. Because of what they did to me. I know they were all in on it together to have me put away in the nut house. I was never crazy. They just wanted me out of the picture. Now that they have to... That's it. The passage ends abruptly. What could Lillian mean by all this? Damn. So, she's clearly not taking all this well. Not taking it well at all. And do you really blame her? Oh man, her family's they are a bunch of creeps, like she said. Not excellent. You gotta be careful. These old rails. Oh, it's died down a lot now. The night's nearly ended. No. Someone broke the case and took the silver derringer. Oh, excellent. And everyone left is exactly who you'd want to have a silver derringer in their possession. Oh, I almost didn't see that. Okay. I'm gonna quickly run upstairs and try to get back into the attic. So who is even left? We've got Rudy. We've got the Colonel. We've got Lillian. And honestly, that's about it. Gloria's dead. Gertie is dead. Ethel is dead. Fifi and Jeeves are dead. Celie's still alive. So we have Celie, Laura, the Colonel, Lillian, and Rudy. Oh god, I hate Rudy. He is a cad. Get Laura, please. I know you know how doors work. And the Colonel's just chilling in his room. He probably knew this shit would happen. He's like, my family's freaking crazy. Okay. Well, let's go find our good old friend Lillian. I'm sure she is holding up excellently. I'm sure she just adores what's going on right now. Oh, hey Rudy. You fucking cad. Good old bell tower. Where are you going, Rudy, huh? I'm not meaning to follow him, it's just happening. Excuse me. I am curious what he's up to. I think he's just taking a walk. I wouldn't want to be out with anyone else either. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Yeah, I love how the game is like, he was a very attractive man, and I'm like, that's debatable. There it is. Bong. Let's see how things are going in here. Lillian's back in here. And, oh, that's, yikes. We have a visitor, darling. Sit up straight. Lillian is acting very bizarre. Not only is she playing with the old dolls, she's treating them as if they were actually alive. She barely notices you. Our visitor is talking to us. Pay attention now. Well, this is great. I'm gonna go away from the person who is counting all the deaths. It's not an excellent way to find your friend. Oh, it's so atmospheric and spooky. Quarter to 2. Celie sits in a pew before the pulpit, her head bent in fearful prayer. Dang it with the clay again. What are you doing here, girl? Something mighty terrible's happening. Evil spirits are all around us. I think we're going to die before the night is over. No, we're not. I'll protect you, Celie. Oh, you're momentarily startled when a floorboard sags as you slightly step upon it. Oh, pry floorboard with crowbar. The floorboard has been pried open, exposing a small niche in the chapel floor. Well, let's look in that niche. Well, gee whiz. Come on now. Inside the niche, you see an old leather-bound Bible. Take the Bible. It's pink. After removing the brittle old Bible from opening in the floorboards, you carefully open it. Written inside the front cover, you see all these names. Yes, Sarah Marie Crouton, born 1854. The latest date is 1856. Oh, let me shit for a second. Upon further searching through the old Bible, you notice a strange notation on the last page. It says, "Sarah, our end is near. The bell will ring solemnly on our final night, and then will sound no more. Sir Lancelot will forever salute us. Do not weep for us, my child. We'll watch over you. We love you. Do not ever forget. Mama." With a sad heart, you tenderly close the fragile Bible and reverently place it in its hiding place under the chapel's floorboards. She's very respectful. What's that? Yeah, what is this? Okay. That's very sad. It said that they felt like they had to do that. Okay. Yeah, climb that ladder. Oh, a bat flew out. Dusty cobwebs cover the old bell that over the years has rusted in place. Use oil on bell. If it's rusty, unrust it. Oiling the rusted bell may have loosened it. Well, I would sure hope so. And now, we very carefully save. This is a very treacherous thing to do. Okay. She can't reach it. So, very carefully pull rope with the cane that we found last time. Reaching up with the cane. Oh, look out, it's falling! And it will fall directly on you and immediately kill you if you're not standing off to the side. Well, thank goodness we're not deaf now. What's that attached to the bell? It's some sort of old metal crank. Well, let's take that crank. Thinking it might be useful, you remove the crank from the bell and take it with you. Okay. Well, there's only one place we can use that crank, and it's somewhere we have not gone yet in this playthrough. But it is somewhere that me and my original playthrough I found pretty quickly, and I was like, whoa. Let's wander around the house. Something about the character models makes Laura look so small, and like the house is so big and foreboding. It's really well done. Yeah, I don't know if that's accurate for the sizing, but like this door is almost twice the size as her. She's a little girl, like a little woman, rather. Apparently I've not been here yet. There's the veranda where someone was walking across. Who could it be? This is an odd looking place. It seems to be a private little garden, completely surrounded by a large hedge. You wonder why. The hedge garden is very strange. In the center you see a small fountain, while a nearby statue overlooks it. Perhaps at one time this was someone's quiet place of contemplation. Yeah, it would definitely be mine. Look at that little sexy nymph. A statue of a dancing nymph overlooks the fountain. What's this? You notice a small square shaft protruding from the base of the statue. Oh, do I? Oh. Insert crank into stature. Oh. How do we word this exactly? Insert handle into shaft. There we go. The metal valve handle is now attached to the valve stem at the base of the statue. Turn that crank. Really? Turn handle. Upon turning the valve handle, you hear a click and the fountain comes to life. Okay. You grab the statue and find it turns easily. As you turn it, you notice a hidden trapdoor in the ground opening simultaneously. A good thing we weren't standing right there. We'd have fallen into the trapdoor. Or into the hedge. Just launches us off. Well, let's enter the scary... Wait a minute. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm missing something. How am I missing it? Okay. Whoops. We gotta run back inside. This is so awkward. Hopefully we didn't miss it. We may have missed it. No! We can double check at least. No, we're not gonna be super sleuths! It's so hard to be a super sleuth. We've been following a guide this whole time. The clock ticks on. Get in there, Laura. No. I hope it's not foregone just yet. Oh. I clicked off the game somehow. Are you in there? His body is gone. Oh no! We fucked it up. This is so sad. It's okay. We'll just be like an A+ instead of an A++. Forever doomed to be a subpar sleuth. Go on. Oh no. They're right outside the windows. Don't follow me. Oh, they're following me. There's only a few people it could be at this point. They're waiting right around the corner. Coward. There you are. It's too dark, she can't see. Well darn. Turns out we actually do need those. But I don't remember how far back we were. Okay. Thankfully we're not that far. We're still in the same act, at least. We speedrun it. Okay. Okay. We're back at it again. Our run is not lost. If I was playing this without a guide, I'd be devastated. And we did mess up something in the original run. We messed something up and we had to go back, unfortunately, but it wasn't that big of a deal. We had to restart and just do a speed run. Yeah, he's so scared. He's right to be scared. It's okay. Laura will figure it out. Hopefully he's here. He is. Okay, we got the matches. Let's save. Oh no, we ran out of saves. Or replaced the bells. Okay. That pearl-handled dagger of his. Who's... Isn't that Colonel Henry's dagger? Mayhaps? Really? Nope, that's an X-main. Okay, we gotta reread her diary. Also, there was dinosaurs in the bayou? Are there dinosaurs in the bayou? Under the swamp? Also, do they have basements? Because I know Texas has no basements, so I'd be surprised if a muddy, swampy bayou has basements. Especially on a farm like this. No. I'll delete them real quick. Do not click it. Whoops. Banned. Oh my goodness gracious. Ding. Read the diary. Okay, what did Lillian mean by this? Nobody knows. It could be anything. Okay, let's see. We read her diary. Okay. Laura's got a little bit of a weird looking face in this model, but I love it. Speaking of the beautiful pearl-handed dagger, let's go check on the weapons catalog of his. It'd be funny if someone died via boomerang. It's like objectively funny. It's like 4 o'clock according to the... Okay. Oh no! Get in there. Someone stole the Derringer. It's you! And this is left open. So something is missing. Okay. Now let's go check out the girl. Laura's girlfriend? I don't know. Murder kind of puts a damper on the whole relationship thing. Not as cool with the lady who murders. Although she hasn't been proven to do that yet, so let's not go making assumptions. She should be in bed, honestly. You're inside a leaky old playhouse. You see a small chalkboard on the wall. Strangely, there are seven tally marks on it. That's awfully strange. Anyway. Maybe Laura likes a bad girl now and again. Go on. Get in that chapel. Sealy. I don't like that the cursor flashes. Talk, Sealy. Sealy's like, stop talking to me. Start praying. Pry floorboard with, oh, what do you call it? What do you call it? Crowbar. Look, niche. Oh my goodness, it happened again. Inside, you find a leather-bound Bible. Take the Bible. Read the Bible. Carefully. I still don't know what this is and why it's only on these two. Okay. Just for fun, I'm gonna kill Laura in this. Oil that dang bell. Look at the bell. Get down. Okay, wait. Go all the way down. Start game. Replace. Act 7-4. Bells. Can't recall. Yeah, let's do it. Let's let ourselves relax and have a little humorous time with a dead Laura. Reaching up with the cane, you pull the iron hook. Ruh-roh. Now you're a real Southern belle. I'd say she's a dead ringer. So that's why you don't do that. Oh no. Pull rope with bell. Is that what I just said? Okay. Pull rope with cane. It would not do it any well. Look out, it's falling. Woo, that was close. Take the crank. Okay. She's a Southern Belle, isn't she? Okay, and now we're back to where we were before, so not that long. This is why you save. I may have, in fact, lost it if we had to start all the way over. No, I wouldn't. I'd be okay, but it's fine. Is this a compass? I was always fascinated by sundials as a kid. I don't know why. There was a really big one near my house growing up. I was always over there checking it out. I was like, damn, this is crazy. They used to do this? And they did, apparently. Okay. Let's save again. Act 7, 5. Man, Ethel's moonwalk was crazy. Okay. Let's not die this time. We're back in the beautiful garden that reminded me of the Secret Garden. I was obsessed with the Secret Garden as a kid. I know I'm not the only one. A secret garden head. I was definitely fascinated by the sickly little boy. Not in a weird way. That sounded weird. I just thought he was an interesting character. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn the crank. They'd get mosquitoes all up in there if they had a stagnant waterfall, or not a waterfall, water fountain. In the bayou? Come on. Oh my goodness gracious, turn the handle. There you go. Now you'd want that water fountain to be active. You don't want it being stagnant. But it is just, it's just fiction. And I'm sure there's a lot of stuff about this that isn't exactly right. Okay. Push nymph. Yay! Okay, now we're back to where we were. Let's save over where we just saved. Okay. And light that lantern with the dead man's matches. Using a match, you carefully light the lantern. It burrows lightly and doesn't adjust. It looks like an underground passage of some sort. Boy, it sure is dark down here. The sudden sound of scurrying rats causes your heart to begin beating wildly. This is good placement of the stairs. If it was like 5 feet over, things could have not been great. Oh, the rat! Rat! Oh. I love this detail up here. Okay, well, let's see what's in this scary tunnel underground. I am definitely scared. This looks like some sort of underground passage of some sort. Boy, it sure is dark down here. A sudden sound of scurrying rats causes your heart to beat wildly. Oh no. Oh, what is this? A blue-eyed rat? Laura is a lot braver than me. I'd be on the ferry, like, beating down the ferryman, like, get me out of this place. It appears you've discovered an old sealed-off portion of the basement. You notice some of the outdated laundry paraphernalia in the form of a laundry chute, wash tub, and a broken-down wringer. You can barely make out a pile of something under the chute. Oh, so this is Jeeves' room. And then there's this. Oh, I love the detail of it, like lighting up the wall. And there's a laundry chute that we died in. Eek! A pile of dead bodies. Yeah, this is horrible. There's Clarence and the doctor and Fifi and Gertie and Gloria and Jeeves. It's all bad. Someone has cruelly dumped the bodies of and they listed Gertie, Wilbur, Gloria, Ethel, Fifi, Jeeves, and Clarence down the laundry chute. I know you don't want to, but a pile of dead bodies lies at the bottom of an old laundry chute. The sight sickens you. Ugh. It's so, like, I love how they lit it up when you get closer, but it's still so creepy. It looks as if two opposite walls have been bricked up. On the left wall, next to the one bricked up portion, you notice a small metal plate. Look plate. You see a small metal plate in a wall next to a bricked up archway. There's a hole in the middle of the metal plate. Insert crank into slot, if you know what I mean. Oh no. Insert crank into hole. That'll do. With some effort, you're able to insert the crank into the hole of the metal plate. It fits perfectly. Well, let's turn that crank. As you slowly turn the crank, a secret panel opens to another passage. Yeah, let's get out of this place. Laura? Okay. Okay. I wonder if that person even knew this was down here, or if they just put it in the laundry chute to get rid of it. You've come upon some stairs leading upward. You wonder where they might lead. Well, let's figure that out, huh? She's so cute. Oh, we're in a crypt. You have entered a cold, dark tomb. From moonlight shining in through a stained glass window, you can make out 4 vaults in the wall and a stone sarcophagus on the floor. Each vault has a nameplate above it. The tomb door is barred on this side. Let's see. Take the lantern back. This is suspicious. The vault door is sealed shut. Above the door is an engraved nameplate. The nameplate reads, Ruby Crouton. We're getting good use out of this crowbar. You insert the crowbar into the small opening between the vault door and the tomb wall. You pull with all your might, and with a loud crack, the door pops open. Well, what's that? Look inside the vault. Nervously, you peek into the open vault and see a leather pouch. Let's take that leather pouch. You remove the leather pouch from the vault and take it with you. Look, pooch. Ooh. Examine. Pouch with monocle. You examine it with the monocle, but you don't see anything interesting. She does have riches. Oh, I really like this. This is like this and this. It's cool. The tomb doors barred shut. Pry door with the crowbar. This is like the most useful item. She should just carry one on her at all times. You grab the bar holding the door shut and carefully raise it. Now the door is free. Well, let's save. Act 7, 6. We're still in Act 7. Can you believe it? We got them jewels. Okay. Well, this has been a long night. It is 2 a.m. in the morning. We crawled through, saw a bunch of dead bodies, died a few times. I think it's time we head back to our room for a little R&R. Surely now is the time Laura gets her sleep. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's take a little rest. Heaven knows she needs it. Get out of my room, you creep. We're in Act 8. Yippee. Rudy appears to be frantically searching the room for something. He seems to be very upset. What you doing in my room, Rudy? Beat it, kid. This ain't none of your business. You're in my room with my girlfriend on her bed, searching her stuff. But fine. Be that way. Wait, can I... Let me check this real quick. See if I can spy on him. It doesn't say that in the walkthrough, but nope. No, not Lou. Whoa. There's nothing of interest in your room. I am curious what exactly Rudy is looking for in there. But I guess we'll never know. Alright. You know what? Polly's been a big help. Let's give her one last little snack. She deserves it. Also, she is going to be getting a lot less snacks. Because all the snack givers are dead now. You give a cracker to the parrot. Gotta get the gun. Get the gun. Walk. I guess that's Rudy. Woo. It has not been excellent. As far as family reunions go, would not repeat. Would not come back. Oh. Look, dog. Beauregard seems agitated about something. Maybe you should investigate. Beauregard doesn't look like he's in a good mood. What's that on the door? A note has been attached to the door knocker. Oh, he's barking. You read the note. It says, "Meet me in the hedge garden." Okay. Oh no! A sudden gust of wind blows the note away. Well, it stayed up there pretty good until I got there. Well, the issue about that is that anybody could have found the note, so it doesn't mean it's for me. Oh, we're in Act 8 now. We haven't saved for Act 8. Act 8. Oh no. Act 8. Who are we going to rendezvous with in this garden? Surely nothing bad has happened. Say it ain't so. Oh no! Someone has shot Lillian to death in the hedge garden. Quite afraid now, you fear greatly for your own life. As you should, Lillian. You can tell by looking at her that Lillian died of a gunshot wound to the chest, point-blank range. This is strange. For some reason, Lillian is dressed in an old army officer's cape, hat, gloves, and boots. The large, muddy-soled army boots look like the old-fashioned kind of 30 years ago. You see a distinct insignia on the boot heels. After brushing away some of the dried mud, you can plainly see an insignia of an eagle on the boot heels. With trembling hands, you examine Lillian's body and see a horrible gunshot wound to her chest area. What's this? You suddenly find a skeleton key in a pocket of the old army cape. Since it may be useful, you take it with you. On the ground, you notice a silver derringer lying near Lillian's feet. As you stoop to pick up the derringer, your eye happens to fall upon a bullet not far from Lillian's hand. Let's load that gun up. You know Laura's gotta be strapped. Okay. No. Act 8 2. Lillian, R.I.P. I really do like Lillian. I definitely have a soft spot for her. Okay. But we're in the final stretch now. We can't stop more in here. We have to keep going. Maybe avenge her death. Maybe not. We'll see how things shake out. Beauregard. Poor little guy. He's still whining. You hear scuffling upstairs. Curious. There's only like 2 people alive. Believe it. No, 3. There's Cecily, Rudy, and the Colonel. And us. You hear scuffling further upstairs. Oh, wait. Yay! Welcome back. What have you thought so far? Things are not looking excellent. Someone has left the doctor's bag open on the floor. The chandelier should make you nervous. The contents are a mess inside. It looks as though someone has hurriedly searched through it. Were they looking for something? I didn't see this on my original run, so I am curious about this. Okay, it was missing before. Like, it was in his room, and then it was missing, and then he died, and now it's in here. So, that's very interesting. And we do know Rudy was rooting through things. Okay, let's see. Okay. Nope. Unlock door with key. Using the skeleton key, you unlock the attic door. We'll open the door. There's a fight. Oh no! Colonel DeJean and Rudy are in the midst of a fierce struggle. You see a hypodermic needle between them, and it's impossible to tell which of the 2 men is the aggressor. This is indeed a dangerous situation. So, this is where the 2 endings branch off. I'm going to do it the way I initially did it in my original playthrough, but I will tell you afterwards what happens. You have shot and wounded Rudy. She just took that and was like, bang! So yeah, originally I shot Rudy because, so that's where he got the hypodermic needle from. Okay, so we shot Rudy. Thank you, young lady, Laura. That was some mighty fine shooting for a gal. I guess I owe you my life, don't I? My nephew was trying to kill me with poison in one of Wilbur's hypodermic needles. It's terrible what's happening here tonight. I invite everyone to tell him about my will and they end up killing each other over it. Yeah, stand-up family you've got. Truthfully, I was keeping my eye on everyone in the house tonight, or so I thought. I didn't see any of the murders. It wasn't until I met Rudy in my bedroom that he told me what had happened. I couldn't believe it. Well, believe it. He told me that my niece Lillian had finally gone totally berserk and, out of a crazy jealousy, was killing everyone she thought had gotten between her and me. She managed to just about murder everyone until she attacked Rudy with my Derringer. Rudy managed to wrestle the gun from her and in self-defense killed her instead. I don't trust Rudy as far as I can throw him. My nephew, seeing how everyone else was already dead, decided to finish the job by killing me with a hypodermic needle and say I died of a heart attack, induced by the terrible deeds that my niece had done. I can't stand much more of this, Laura. Please find Celie and tell her to fire one of the signal rockets we use to help summon emergencies. Well, he was in his room most of the time, that's why he didn't see anything. Oh, the signal. The next morning, I somehow knew that one day Rudy would run afoul of the law. So he is alive, he's just injured. You've been a loyal servant to me for many years, Celie, and both Beauregard and Blaze trust you. And I've decided to leave all my money to you, provided you take care of my animals for the rest of their lives. Of course, sir. I can't think of nothing else I'd rather do. Thank you, sir. Miss Beau, I know you found an old Civil War treasure on my estate. How does he know that? Since you so bravely saved my life, I'll let you keep every dime of it for yourself as a reward. Thank you, Colonel Dijon. That's very kind of you. You know, Beauregard, people are funny creatures. They're greedy, they're rude, they're selfish. But that's why we live way out here, to get away from them. But we couldn't get away from them completely, could we, boy? No, not completely, but everything will be okay now. He is a war veteran. He did see some awful stuff. I'm sure he was like, I can't deal with people anymore. Here's where we find out how he did. Please be at least. Oh my god. What did we miss? What did we miss? She does deserve it. How are we not super sleuth? What did we miss? Gosh dang it. Well, that was the Colonel's Bequest. I believe that's a good end. There's a very different story told if you shoot Rudy. And then I believe the Colonel dies. But there's also a kind of like sad music playing. So he didn't really kind of implies that maybe not the best ending. So the game seems to have gone under this assumption that Lillian was the one who killed everyone. And I just don't buy it. I know she's oh, she's so crazy. She went to the mental hospital stereotype. But I don't think she killed everyone. I think that's just what Rudy said. And I played it with my girlfriend and she thought the same thing too. I genuinely believe, because we saw Clarence walking away from Gloria's dead body, and, they all had different means of murder. Like, almost everyone was killed in a different way. I think that Lillian saw all of her family slowly being murdered, and she saw the way that Jeeves and the way that, Colonel Henry, they all treated her so differently than they used to, and then she saw this side of her family where they were all killing each other, and she just kind of couldn't take it. I think she may have killed 1 or 2 people, but she definitely did not kill everyone. I think that she at least found their bodies and put them in the trash chute, or the laundry chute, to get rid of it. Maybe she was scared, she just wanted to get rid of the bodies. I think she did get rid of all the bodies and put them in the chute. That's my take on the matter. But Fifi and Jeeves, they weren't even part of the money. Why would she have killed them? That could have, and they were killed with the sleeping powder, and then there was someone who was killed by blunt force, and someone else who was stabbed, and someone else who was strangled. It just doesn't make sense for it to be one person, although I know it's fiction. So my take is Lillian killed some people. Clarence killed someone. Clarence killed Gloria. I'm still not sure who killed Gertie, although, I believe Ethel had her handkerchief right outside the door. So I think they were just all killing each other, and Lillian was like, this family sucks, and she kind of just, went into, a more childish state of mind to be like, this is not happening at all. I don't believe this narrative of Lillian was the one who killed everyone. And I'm not just saying that because I like her. We could run back. Oops. Oh no. So we could run back and see what happens when you shoot Rudy real quick. Yeah, so much of this stuff is super easily missable. Which is why it's so hard to become a super sleuth. Clearly I couldn't. Yeah. Yes. So let's see. Oh, look at poor innocent Laura. She had no idea. Oh no. No. Cancel. Okay, so let's run back inside and see the Rudy end. Poor Lillian. I refuse to believe she's the bad person. Although she is they have that person that's scary and walking around and in the uniform outside the windows and stuff. That is her. The game is coded so that that scary figure in the window will never be there when Lillian is in the window. Is in the room, I mean. So that is that Beauregard barking? That is Lillian outside the windows passing by. But that doesn't mean she's a murderer. At least Beauregard didn't get to see any of this. Okay, we hear scuffling. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. according to the walkthrough, if you take too long, they can just kill each other, and you don't get a say. I am curious who dies if you don't get there fast enough. Okay, let's shoot the Colonel and see what happens. Oh no. Okay, unlock. Keep forgetting. Okay, there's a tussle. Oh no! Okay, let's shoot the Colonel. Let's see what happens. She's a good shot. He's dead. You've shot and killed Colonel Dijon. Thanks, kid. You saved my life. That old coot lured me up here, and when I wasn't looking, he tried to stick me with a hypodermic needle from Dr. Fields' bag. I love the, like, moonlight on the back of his head or whatever. It looks really cool. I hate to think what was in it, but without you coming along, I might be dead now. Did you know about the others? Well, let me tell you about it. I found out my uncle lured us here also so he could kill us. He never had any intention of leaving his money to any of us at all. He only wanted to get rid of us. He's been sneaking around here all night, and one by one, he's murdering everyone. I don't believe that either. You are a liar. He has us all fooled, let me tell you. He's in a lot better shape than we all thought. Well, it's a shame about everyone else, but at least you and I are still safe. I'm sure this night's been real traumatic for you. You go on home in the morning, I'll stay here a couple more days to tend to things and cover up. If you will, I'll contact the authorities in New Orleans and let them know what happened here tonight. Oh, I'd like you to. Thanks again, kid. The next morning. Dun, dun, dun. Very slow ferry back, and she's like, "Where were you this whole time? Where were you?" I know, he's just like a cab driver, basically, but where were you? Oh, beautiful. Later, that same day. As you near the wharf at New Orleans, you consider last night's events. Was Rudy telling you the truth, or could there be more to the story? Well, you'll probably never know. Best to forget it and go on with your life. Maybe the police will find the answers. Poor Lillian. Poor everybody. Yeah, so that's what happens if you shoot Colonel Dijon. Two very different stories. And I don't really trust, I don't trust Rudy. My girlfriend had a theory that the reason Colonel Dijon acts so differently to Lillian than when she was a kid is because, he's actually not their uncle. So in the attic, they mention that he had a friend, that he saved in the war, and that his friend was injured and not him, or something like that. And her theory was basically that the friend died and they switched places, and that's actually not Henry Dijon, which is very interesting. It's an interesting possibility. He's definitely acting weird and shady all the time. But this game has a lot of loose ends and questions that it leaves you with. It's fun to think about what could have been. So, that's the end of Colonel's Bequest. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. This has been a wild ride. I would like to play the second game. I've never played the second game, which is called The Dagger of Amon-Ra. So I would like to play that one on stream. It'd be a lot less smooth than this one. But it'd be a lot of fun. I will be playing GeoGuessr tomorrow. I'm excited about that one. Ever since I played Carmen Sandiego, I was like, maybe I could play GeoGuessr. But that is all for today. I will see you all again next time with GeoGuessr. Goodbye!